Good morning children. I am L.MANIKUMARI, PS teacher, KGBV GANGAVARAM, East Godavari district. How are you children? I hope you all are fine. Children, we will discuss today a very interesting topic. It is very related to our lives. In our general life, we observe so many things and so many things used to do our daily activities. In general conversation, we used to what is going on, that means what is matter. When we complete the conversation, we said matter is over, but science matter is a different meaning. In this lesson, we will discuss matter around us. Children, if you open our textbook, then I read the textbook. You must be follow with your pencil in a textbook. Today, our lesson is matter. Matter around us. Matter around us, which means we observe so many things in our general life. For example, in our classroom, we observe blackboard, chalk paste, textbook, benches, chairs, walls, windows. All these are things made up of some matter. Then we classify it. Yes, some is touch to hard, someone is smooth to touch, and someone is breakable, someone is unbreakable. Why? Why? So these differences there. In this lesson, we discuss the types of substances. In previous classes, we learned metals, non-metals, acids, bases, and elements and compounds, etc. Do you think what is the relation between them? These are the substances. Example, some metals are touch to hot, some metals are in liquid state. For example, mercury, and like acids, some are touch to, some are in a liquid state, some are in a crystal state. Yes. Why? The substances are in different states. What are the properties? All these things are made up of matter. What are they? Yes, metals, non-metals, acids, bases, elements, compounds. These are made up of matter. Do you know what is matter? Yes, matter is a substance in the meaning of science. How to made matter? How to consist of matter? You know, in the lower classes, matter is made up of small particles. That particles, when together, it form some matter. So, matter consists of small particles. Children, look at the textbook and follow like what is matter? Matter was closed. Have you ever wondered what this matter is? Meaning of these terms is very different from scientists, that of from a common man. Yes, in our general conversation, what is matter? What matter is closed, but scientists are not consider matter as a general thing. It is a substance. You had read about metals, non-metals, synthetic and natural fibers, acids and bases, etc. in previous classes. All the things around us which exist in a variety of shapes, sizes and textures, structures are also examples of matter. Yes, we can say that matter is existing all our things. Example, synthetic fibers, natural fibers, metals and non-metals, acids, bases, etc. And the water we drink, our food, clothes and various things that we use in our day-to-day life. The air we breathe, even our body, etc. are examples of matter. Yes, all these things are the examples of matter. In the universe, every object consists with matter. So, what do you mean by the term matter? Anything in this world that occupies space and has mass is considered as a mass. Children, please underline this sentence. Anything in the world, yes, anything in the world, every object in the world occupies some space. Look at the table once. Look at the table once. All these things are observed here. These things are occupies some space. Look at here. Brick pieces occupies this space. Water bottle is occupies this space. Yes, all these things in this table are occupies some particular space. So matter occupies some space and it has some particular mass also. So we can say that matter in the world occupies some space and it has some mass. So we can say that all. Please write down the keywords. What is the displayed in the screen?
Children, please write down the keywords in this lesson. What we learned in this chapter. First one is matter. In this lesson, we learned definition of matter, how to consist of a matter. Second one, states of matter. How many states of matters are there? What are there? First one is solid, liquid, gases. And next one is particles. What are particles? How to form a particles? Diffusion, compressibility, force of attraction, evaporation, compressed natural gas, melting point, fusion, boiling point, sublimation, latent heat of fusion. In this chapter, we learned about the keywords. Children, please write down carefully and read thoroughly.
Let us see states of matter. States of matter. In previous classes, we had learned that water can exist as a solid. Yes. What is the solid form of water? Yes, ice. Ice is a solid form. When we touch the ice, it is hard, but also cold. But its nature is hard. So it is one of the form of water in a solid state. A liquid or a gas. When we see the water, it is a solid or a gas or a in a fridge, it becomes ice. One is ice. When we boil the water in at a temperature, it becomes vapors. It becomes vapors. That is water vapors. And in the liquid state of water is water. Water. Ice is in a solid state. Gas is water vapor. We can call it as water vapor. And what is in a liquid state? These three states we can see in the substance water. So, firstly, let us discuss what is solid, what is gas, what is liquid in this session. And is there any substance which can be found in three states? Yes. Now look carefully at the different objects around you. Yes. Look at here. It is a brick. It is a duster. It is a balloon. It is a water bottle. Can you classify them into one of the three states of matter? Yes. Brick is when we touch the brick, it is very hard. When we touch the duster, it is also hard substance. It is made up of wood and sponge also. It is smooth, but it is in solid state. Another thing is balloon. It is filled with some air. It means it filled with some gas. It is balloon is in a solid state. Look at the bottle. Bottle is a hot substance. In the bottle, it has some water. It will be it is in liquid state. So children, these substances are classified into three types. First one is solid, gases and liquids. So our surrounding substances are mainly consist in three states: solid, gas and liquids. For example, you can say that wood, coal are solids and water, petrol is a liquid. Milk also liquid like petrol. But the properties of petrol and milk are quite different from each other. For example, when compared to the water and petrol, it is properties are different. But is it in a solid? So it is in a liquid state. What are the properties that lead us to consider petrol or milk as a liquid? Yes, when we pour the water on the floor, it will be flow down. It is a flows down. And balloon, when we open the balloon, it gives some sound and its shape also changed. Yes, here we will observe water flows down and gas in the balloon also flow outside. So we commonly say that liquids has a flowing nature. So briefly study about how to consist a solid substance, how to consist a gas or liquid in this.
Children, write down the definition of matter. The things around us which exist in variety of sizes, shapes and textures are called matter. Or anything in the world that occupies space and mass. Example, human body, our food, clothes, duster, blackboard, chair, trees and mud. Everything in the world consists.
Exist in three states. First one is states of matter. Matter mainly exists in three states: First one is a solid state. First one is solid state. Second one is a liquid state. Liquid state. Third one is gaseous state. Gaseous state. Liquid state means here liquid substances have a fixed particular shape and a fixed value. For example, look at this. In this brick is it has some volume and it has a particular shape. All the solid substances have particular shape and fixed volume. It has a particular shape also. And second one is liquids. Liquid has a no particular shape and it has a fixed volume. And third one is gases. It has a no shape and a no mass. For example, air. Solid substances are examples are bricks, shape. When we touch the substance, it will feel hard. It is called as a solids. Liquid means water, cool drink, milk, etc. And gas states are air, CO2 or oxygen, etc. These are called gases. Okay, pour the same water in another container and have look at the shape. Children, look at here. What is the shape of 10 ml water in the containers? Yes, here the container water shape is changed along with the containers. And repeat this process till you complete pouring water in all containers. Yes, here the shape of water will change with along with the containers. So we can say that liquid has a no particular shape, but it has an fixed volume. Yes, I pour 10 ml of water in the all containers. So we can say that liquids has a definite volume but not a fixed shape. Yes. Take 50 ml of water in the measuring jar and pour it in the glass. Make the level of water in all glasses. Remove water from the glass. Yes, now measure 50 ml of milk. Children, you can do this activity with milk also. Otherwise, which liquid you have available, do this activity with the item. And the shape of the liquid depends upon the shape of the container. And second, though liquid takes different shapes and depending on the shape of the containers, its volume remains same. Liquid can flow easily. Yes, observe here, liquid can flow easily. Look at here, I pour some water on the beaker. It flows measuring jars, conical flask to beaker. Yes, we can say that liquids flow easily. It have a flowing nature. Next one is properties of solids, liquids and gases. And shape and volume. Children, look at the textbook. Do solids have a definite shape and fixed volume? Yes, definitely. Solids have a definite shape and definite fixed volume. For example, take two solid substances. I take duster and pencil. duster and pencil and put them in a different containers, which means I put the duster in the textbook, pencil on a table. Do you find any change in their shape or a volume? Observe here. Any change in the pencil shape? No. Duster shape? No. Volume? Absolutely no. Here you will observe solid substances has a definite shape and fixed volume. We might have seen a wide range of solids in our surroundings. Give some examples. Yes, chair, table, bottle, chalk piece. All these are examples of solid substances. Imagine drop a book or a pen on the floor. Yes, here I dropped the pencil on a table. What do you also here? Yes, it does not flow, but it remains rigid. Here have an activity 2. Do the glass have a definite shape and a fixed volume? Yes, gas has no shape and no volume also. Yes, we might have heard about CNC gas. That means CNC means compressed natural gas. CNC means compressed natural gas. Natural gas. And CNC pump and ask them to verify CNC is also seen is stored in a CNC run vehicle. Lastly, see the CNC from the pump transferred to the vehicles. Okay. Cannot flow but remains rigid with a different shape and distinct boundaries and fixed values. Observe here, it is an solid substance. It has a definite shape and distinct boundaries and fixed volume. This shows that solids have definite shape and fixed value. Yes, children, let us see the activity 1 to find the shape and volume of the liquids. Yes, that is the activity 1, identifying the shape and volume of liquids. For doing this activity, we need a measuring jar. Yes, children, look at here. It is a measuring jar or cylinder and containers at different shapes. Yes, I take different shapes of containers. It is a round bottom glass and it is a conical glass. It is a conical glass. It is round bottom glass. It is a beaker. It is beaker, 50 ml beaker. And it is a small beaker and also bring the small test tube. It is a cylindrical shape. And I bring gas glass also. And it is a measuring jar. Yes, it is an observe here. These all are different shapes. And here it is not compulsory to collect the same as. If you available any shape of objects, you used to do this activity. For example, plated plate or a glass or teacup, whatever you are available to take this apparatus to do this activity. And you also need some liquids like water or oil or milk. Here I take only water to do the activity. Take some water in one of the containers using measuring jar. Yes, I bring some water, 5 ml of, 10 ml of water on this cylinder. Yes, I take 10 ml of water to measure shape of liquids. Yes, I pour this water in the conical flask. Children, observe here and examine the shape of water in the container. You look at here, children, observe here. What is the shape of water in this container? Yes, it is spreaded. This water at the bottom of the conical flask. Yes, again pour some water on the another container. Yes, I bring again 10 ml of water by using the measuring jar and I pour it on the round bottom flask. Children, observe here. What is the shape of water in the round bottom flask? That is, it is all look like a platted water. That is the bottom of the round bottom flask. Again, I bring 10 ml of water by measuring jar. It poured on the beaker. Yes, children, observe here. What is the shape of water in the beaker? Here, it is bottom of the beaker. It is an round shape. Yes, children, and observe.
Children, what we have learned. Matter is made up of particles. The particles of matter are very small. They are small beyond our imagination. Particles of matter have a space between them. Particles of matter move continuously in liquids and gases. Matter exists in three states, that is, solid, liquid, gases. The force of attraction between the particles are maximum in solids, intermediate in liquids, and minimum in gases. Children, please write down the assignment. Is there any change in mass when a substance changes its state? Explain with example. Yes, definitely some substances change their state. Please write down the answer.
Thoroughly read the textbook. Today's session will close. Remaining lesson will be continued to second session. Children, please write down the assignment.